Um, but I'll show you how I fight Rogue Mage. Just give me a second. I borrow you for a party so I can put down markers. Showcasing how to be Rogue Mage on stream to a friend. Let's try macro health, trinket, run, try to engage. So you want to engage the rogue, technically, yes. But if you've watched my videos, I say the same thing every time I see Rogue Mage. Put your port down, play out of line of sight of it. That is so, so important. You want to be able... Basically, if you port, you don't want to be able to be Shadow Step 2. Because if you get Shadow Step 2, what was the point of you porting? You wasted the cooldown, and you got punished for it. Old Dalaran? Or Old Shadowrath? Shadowrath? Shadowrath. So, line of sight your portal. Make sure you put portal down behind a pillar. Engage out of line of sight of your own port. From there, it is try your best to go rogue, and try to force evasion, and try to force vanish as quickly as you can. I'm going to go to the Grand Arena real quick. This is my friend Glow. She's very nice. She's my other Toons guild leader. There's the Grand Arena. Alrighty. Do 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 do. Does it make you dismount and die? The fuck is this? Whatever. Alright. So let's say that's the enemy spawn. This is our spawn. Let's mark it real quick. We're Skull. And they're red. Okay? So we walk out. Okay? You're mounted up. Gates open right here. This line. You jump out. I expel harm. I get 2 chi. I drop port. I remount. And then I immediately line it. Because if I get sapped right now, it's not a great line, but it's something that they can't immediately shadow step. But usually they don't sap you this quickly. They're still like talking about their game plan. So I go out here. And usually start on here. Because I want to be within range, because I don't want to go too far. And then I can't port. I play in range of it. And I make sure my healer is not here. My healer needs to be here. So he can stand right there. And from here, if I'm here, he's in line of sight of me here, and he's in line of sight of my port. Because when I port, I'm going to be like right here, okay? I'll remove it there, okay? So when I port, I'm in line of sight of this. So he is able to heal me from whichever position I end up being at. If he wants to play a little bit different, he can play right here. And what this allows is, so like let's say for like this instance, he's playing here, okay? And he's peeking like this to me, okay? I get sapped. They go over there. They poly him. So they sap me. They poly me as the rogue saps this guy right here. As that sap lands, the rogue either shadow steps or he runs at me and then cheap shots me. While the mage is already casting Greater Pyro, Pyro Blast, whatever rune of power, he is ready to kill me, the mage is, and the rogue is setting up to kill me. Okay? So if I port, and the second I port, I see the mage recasting Polymorph, that means they're still trying to kill me. They're not swapping. So the rogue is going to come one way or the other, and I do this. Now, what I've done is buy more time. And now I can stop the mage, who's right here still, casting polymorph. I can stop his third polymorph with sap. I don't like this. This is what a lot of healers do. I prefer them heal right here, so no matter which place I am, I get my heals. So, once the fight happens, my port's back here. Ignore this. Okay? Port's here. I go out here. I'm fighting here. I'm trying to pop him out of stealth. Just doing everything I can. Don't ever do that, by the way. Don't waste serpent kicks for trying to pop him out. It's bad. You need to say that for mobility. Anyway, so you try to pop him out. You don't pop him out. They sap, poly, open. What you're going to do is, if you see shadow blades, that means they're trying to kill you through walls. If you see combustion, that means they're trying to kill you through walls. What you're going to see in lower brackets, more specifically, is both them using both bursts at the same time to ensure they get a kill. The higher rating you go, the more likely it is that one of them holds their one shot for when and if you survive the opener. So, let's just say, for the sake of it being a 1400 arena, they're probably both going to burst. So the second you see combustion, shadow blades, shadow dance, unused trinkets if they're running them, you're going to trinket, you're going to port. If they recast poly, or if the rogue is running at you, they're still going to kill. So do this, buy time, bounce the rogue back, he can't shadow step you because you're not in line of sight of him, and then pre-wall. Use Fort Brew, use Carrion Potion, and use Emblem with the macro. Don't just fucking click it like I did. And then you're going to peek the rogue and either taunt him, or Chi Wave, or Lightning, whatever you want to do to keep him in combat. Because he might have had enough time to re-stealth if he's good enough. However, he's bloodthirsty, he uses cooldown so when it hits you. So now what's going to happen is you're going to be opened on. As your healer is being polyed by the mage, your mage will now blink in. So the mage will now blink in, right here, and start casting on you while you're cheap-shotted, and you're going to survive. Because of this trinket, because of Fort Brew, because of Carrion Potion, even if you're stunned, you are now 100% going to live, I guarantee it. So, now that you're going to live, this is what's going to happen. They want to swap the CC chain. They want to now poly you, and they want to go CC sap blind on your healer. Okay? So what you're going to do is Kyrian, Zuen, this is if you're Serenity and Kiefer's, by the way. Otherwise, you might not want to do this right away. So you're going to use these two cooldowns, and you're going to save Serenity, and you're going to stun, if the rogue has an evasion, obviously, and then try to kill the rogue right now. Okay? Just try to kill him. Use Expel Harm to heal, because you're still going to be hurt after that one shot they did to you. If you have to, like, stand back here so you're in line of sight, do it. That's fine. Stand here. No. Be in a party. Alright, so you're going to be standing here fighting. You're going to be trying to one-shot the rogue as the mage is going to poly you. It is your healer's job to dispel you, and as that happens, the rogue's probably going to vanish, probably going to evasion, and for sure, with either of those two, run to CC your healer. Since you can't kill anymore, you now swap to the mage, who's back here, okay, with Serenity. You're going to get rooted, you Tiger Lust the root, and you're going to keep killing, you're going to keep killing, you're going to keep killing. So now what you've done is you're probably going to get Alter Time, you're going to get Evasion or Vanish, probably both if you're lower bracket, okay, and now, next go, you're dead. So, if the rogue has connected to your priest, okay, and the mage is way out here in mid, fighting away like a champion, okay, this is exactly when, if you see the rogue running back at you, or if the rogue is in stealth from Vanish, and your healer is CC'd, blinded, sapped, kidney, cheap shot, smoke bombed, it doesn't fucking matter, karma. Right now, you need to karma that mage. Because what's going to happen to you is you're about to get stunned and killed, right here in the middle of the arena. If you pre-wall it with karma, And if you think they're good and they're going to ice block it, diffuse magic too. It's only 6 seconds. If you want to run dampen harm instead, feel free. Doesn't matter. You need to double up pre-wall. Because what's going to happen is the mage is going to start trying to kill you again, maybe blink in for a poly while the rogue tries to kill you. And because their damage is going to be separated because the mage is trying to re-CC out of the rogue CC, and he doesn't have combustion yet, these two will be enough to keep you alive. So now, the rogue is out of combat again, or the rogue is out of stealth again, okay? And he doesn't have vanish, and he doesn't have evasion. So what happens now? You fucking kill him. If this plays out like it should, which I've played, fuck me, I've dropped rating. Please don't laugh at me. I've dropped out of fucking glad. I've played 450 games in 3s, and I've played over 1,000 games in 2s. I guarantee you, this is how most rogue mage play. So right now, you've survived it because you're pre-walled, and don't think that you need to do it last second. If the fucking rogue's running at you, just do it. If you get caught in a stun before you do it, you're going to feel really dumb that you died right there in the open like a literal dumb shit. So you're going to pre-wall it, you're going to survive that, and then you're going to kill the rogue. Because he can't evasion, he can't vanish, and if he saved one of those, he'll die anyway. Or if he's for sure vanished at the CC chain to get a second kill. They always vanish. If they saved evasion, cool. Try your very best with diffuse, with ring of peace, to stall as best you can for evasion to fall, then just kill through. Okay? It's not very hard. But that's if they're bad. If they're good, take it on the chin. Some games are just losses. Try your best. Try to learn from it what you can, but understand that it's not in your favor.